Afternoon, top of the afternoon. It is 2:53 on September 26th, and it's a Monday. I'm just laying here relaxing. The girls are supposed to be paying attention in class, but as you hear them in the background, they conversating about whatever they conversating about. Um, and just relaxing into this day. It's about 80 something degrees outside, so it's a pretty decent day out, and everything is everything. I just would like to say this one thing because there are a lot of people that's in this world that for some reason, like if somebody feels good about themselves and their accomplishments, especially if they put so much hard work and dedication into changing their life for the better for themselves and for their families and the people that they come in contact with, and consciously every day knowing that they're not perfect and, there's always room for improvement and growth. There seems to be a lot of people that feel some type of way about that. And it's like, for me, I think about it and I'm like, okay, but I don't feel like I'm better than anybody. I don't like try to put myself up there over top of anybody or none of that stuff. It's just that like I have a different understanding based off of my working on myself and my growth and my own evolution within the things that I've experienced and the things that I've used to be able to continue to grow and expand on bettering myself. If people are coming to channels like social media channels and stuff like that, and they're trying to report people's channels and get them shut down, you really have to look at it like, why is this person going to the length and extreme to shut somebody's platform down that is trying to, just share their story? Why? Because maybe you're not used to having someone speak up for themselves. Maybe you can't speak up for your own self and you feel in some type of insecurity that you haven't worked on. See, I'm still a work in progress. I'm always going to be a work in progress. There is no limit to the things that I can know or be able to get knowledge on so that I can strengthen myself, so that I can help others. Like, for y'all to be sitting here envious and feeling some type of way or even plotting to kill somebody and take them out for money and just petty stuff, like, you can't take money with you when you die. Like, money is an energy, it's always going to continuously flow. I'm not binded to money. Like, I'm not a materialistic person. Yes, I like to be able to have nice things. But at the same time, I'm even more willing to put in the hard work and dedication to be able to obtain the things that it is that I obtain in my life. Now, for a person on the outside looking in, they, oh, she got this, oh, she got this, oh, great life, and she's this and she's that. Like, that's the projection that you're putting out there into the world. I'm just financially responsible, and I get people that come and they are not financially responsible and they choose to want to spend their money on Gucci, on Coach, on Louis, and all these other people. Like, I don't need all of that. That's I go to the thrift store, find me some nice little stuff, and throw it together like I spent money on it. It's not even that serious. Like, everybody say, "Oh, she dressed homely," and I dress how I'm comfortable. Period. I don't want to be a carbon copy of none of you. I don't want to have a personality like anybody because I'm me and I love being who I was that I was sent here to be. Like, how you gonna be upset with me because I am who I am? I'm not upset about nobody else being who they are. But if your spirit rubbing my spirit the wrong way, and it's just like, okay, well, we just fall back from the person. It's no disrespect to you or nothing like that. It's just for me, for my own health and my own safety, because like, people be draining, like really draining mentally, spiritually, physically, and emotionally. And I noticed that, like, when I was living in Salem, like, I was working 10-hour shifts. Like, I worked 3 days a week. We had 3 days on, 3 days on, no, 4 days on, 3 days off, or something like that at the warehouse that I was working in. And it was this big ass warehouse. So by the time I was getting home from work, I was dog ass tired, just barely being able to spend time with my children, go to sleep and wake up and had to be right back out the door again. So it was like it was a lot. It was draining as fuck. And then to come home, like at that time when all of this was going on, my mom didn't want to work. We moved to Salem July 8th of 2017. My mom didn't start actually going to go to this contracted thing that Mr. E had, my Auntie Karen's dude, Eric Mitchell. She started working with him because he had a contract cleaning up like the motor vehicle and the Dyfus building or whatever in downtown Salem. And it was only for like 2 or 3 hours a night or whatever, but that was what she considered going to work or whatever. My whole thing is, while all of this was going down, like I was paying child support, still purchasing my children what it is that they needed outside of paying the child support payments, trying to save money for a vehicle that I eventually had winded up sending to my son so that he could come back to New Jersey when he came back in 2018. And just trying to mind my business and live life. I spend my little extra dollars going to buy my crystals and stuff like that, the things that make me feel good. And I had a own room there, so I decorated the room how I wanted it. Now, where the problem was that like my aunt, just because that it was her dude's mom's house that passed away, she felt as though she could come to the house, go in the room, go through stuff, just be like it wasn't people that was occupying the space. Like she could just do what she wanted to do. And like I had a problem with that. So when I was speaking up about it, like, everybody was getting a little miffed and a little annoyed by me saying like it's common courtesy and common decency. Like you just don't walk up in nobody where nobody reside at. I wouldn't go in your bedroom and just start touching on stuff or going through stuff and opening up closet doors and looking in and just doing heinous stuff. Like my family, where they got it twisted, they lack a lot of boundaries. They lack boundaries, and at one point in time, like I'm a type of person, I don't like to be all chaotic and arguing all of the time. Like I did that shit with my mom at 211 First Avenue. I was arguing with my mom so bad one time, she pissed me off. I started peeing on myself because she was that fucking aggravating and just doing unnecessary shit, especially when it comes to my children. Like just saying little low blow stuff. Oh, you don't love your daughter and this and that. Like, don't tell me how I feel about my children. Like the same shit you was like pushing off on me was the same way that you felt about your own kids. You know what I mean? Like I'm learning a lot about this projection thing and how for a long time they use that to play on my emotions and my insecurities and my downfalls and stuff like that, and just try to keep me mentally trapped in that cycle to where it was like, you know what, I'm not about to keep on letting y'all do this to me, because the more I stay here with y'all, the lower I feel about myself. Word is bond, as soon as I left from Salem, New Jersey to come over here to the West Coast, I might have been in my predicament being homeless and everything like that, but the whole thing about it is I felt free. Like from the time that I went to my mom after I started getting myself together in 2014 when I got clean, up until I left from that house on in July 2nd of 2019. It was just like from 211 First Avenue to 211 North Elm Street. It was just constant like tension. And then the stuff that she was doing to my daughter Sonique when I was at work, like Sonique would tell me like she would always be coming at her all crazy and take her by her shoulders and bam her down on her knees and shit. Like my daughter's knees is fucking jacked up a little bit because of that shit. Like man, and then she a tippy toe walker, so she just got all leg things going on right now. but more so it was like the emotional abuse that Sonique was suffering. And then every time I'm sitting there beefing with my mom about the shit, she always like, oh, you treating Sonique better and this and that and this and that. Look how you fucking treating her. Like, I'm gonna take up for both of my children, but right now Sonique needed the most because you fucking wild and you arguing with me about my fucking children, but your ass wasn't even a fucking quality parent, but you got so much shit to say. Like, I'm not angry about the situation. It's just the point of just like the nerve and audacity of y'all motherfuckers. And then you got your fucking flunky ass fucking hypocritical Christian sister, you know what I mean? That ain't too much better than that. Like, just because they got all of these cars and her dude has all of these houses and properties and shit, she felt a sense of entitlement, like she was running shit. And like then your own daughter, Auntie Karen, talking about like the shit that you was doing to Uncle Frank, and you cheating and you going to the gym and you fucking with this one, and then how she had to put you out of Uncle Frank house because you act like you ain't want to leave. And it was just so much stuff that was said to me, but like, whatever. Then you got Fallon and Felicia. Felicia got kicked out of fucking college, staying back home with your mom, refusing to really want to get a fucking job. Fallon running around there fucking robbing dudes for fucking weed and shit like that, and just being real fucking just low about shit. Then crying all the time and worrying about this and worrying about that, and dealing with this dude and dealing with that dude and coming to me for advice and shit like that. I get the advice, they don't want to get the advice. But then what really get me is y'all all set up. Y'all all still sitting up, ganged up, talking about me, laughing and joking about some shit that happened to me when I was 12 years old. I almost drowned in the Delaware Memorial River. And to this day, y'all still think that shit is fucking funny because Uncle Frank, my little bony ass, he fucking stringed me up to save my fucking life. But y'all still thinking that shit is funny to this damn day. Like, y'all just got this better than now fucking complex about y'all. Like, and then with bugging me out, like the whole time I'm there, y'all getting neighbors and shit to be trying to fucking spy on people. Mr. Johnson and his wife, they disappeared secretly down in Texas. Had Charlene living in the house or whatever. Don't even know who Charlene really is, but she was said that she was there to watch the house and all of this other stuff. You know, she over there drinking herself senseless or whatever, crying about this and that. And I'm trying to help her. I'll give her advice and shit. Then you got fucking Glenn and Miranda, the fucking pastor and his wife that live across the street from my mom's, at the place where my mom was living. It's just been a whole bunch of shit. Miranda used to give me the dirty looks. They even invited us over to come eat dinner. I don't want to eat with nobody because motherfuckers be poisoning folk. Like, I was already dealing with enough shit with my fucking mom and her crazy ass self, and then her fucking retarded ass sister and shit. And it ain't no disrespect. That's, family, whatever. But it's just the point of like how disgusting y'all all actions was. Then you got fucking Darcel and her dude, Perry. Perry was the thieving ass motherfucker. I think that was Mr. E's nephew or some shit like that. Everybody want to lock up shit, be on monitoring patrol, watching him, because every time they had a cookout or something, this nigga in the damn basement stealing shit, all the juices, all the snacks and shit like that. Y'all just had like them cookouts and family dysfunctions just to sit around and gossip and talk about folks. Michelle, all of them, y'all really had like all of these people like sitting there gang stalking and watching somebody coming through the drive through at my job. Y'all done fucking called my job up, got me fucking fired. Then you purposely didn't want to take me to work. Oh, I'm gonna have to stop this thing going on and I ain't gonna be able to take you to work. So I had to fucking quit my jobs and shit like that. Then I find a local job at McDonald's. Y'all still was fucking hating. Like, suck ass. That's all I could say. Then y'all mad with me because I feel a little good about myself. I come home sharing, like, I got donations and stuff like that through the people that I work with at McDonald's. They had a fucking fundraiser thing where you get donations and stuff to donate to the children's cancer research and stuff like that. So I was banking. I had a whole wall. I still got it in my phone. Whole wall of, you know what I mean, people's signatures and stuff like that. I made McDonald's mad freaking money because if you really want to be technical, the people that they had working there, like Aura and all of them, Aura, whatever, her dude, then, you know what I mean, like, just all of the people that was working up in there that really just thought that, and especially Barbara, like they really thought that they was better than, and all had so much to say. They didn't like the fact that I'm me. I'm not about to sit here and be sad and depressed at work. Like I look forward to going to work, and I also look forward to going home. Like I also look forward to majority of it was just to see my freaking customers. Like every morning being able to greet them, every morning being able to have, you know what I mean, a reason to smile or make somebody else smile. Then you got these fucking dog face ass fucking customer that came in there. I guess she was the town bully and I'm the little one. She all big Bertha-ish. She gonna ride through, drive through, trying to freaking intimidate somebody with her fucking high school ass kids, and I'm grown as fuck in my late 30s. Like, who does that? Like, then there's a girl that looked like me. I never seen her before or whatever. I believe that y'all done used this girl to freaking mimic and imitate who the hell I was to get away with whatever the hell stuff y'all had going on. It just been so much shit that's been happening. You know what I mean? With my mom's side of the family. And then you got the crazy ass father side of the family. Outline, you know you ain't two bits of shit. You or your fucking fake ass brother Derek. You know what I mean? I don't even remember whether you was at my dad's funeral or not, but you know what I mean? I know Derek was there sitting there with oxygen sucking fucking Annette, mad because I was up there at the casket with him. Like that's the last time I see the man physically, you know what I mean, in the flesh. He wasn't there my whole damn life based off of whatever the hell him and my mama had going on. But I do know that my dad was a piece of shit, sodomizing my mom and doing all type of crazy ass shit to him. Then you got her fucking crazy ass fucking uncles and shit like that while she was a child, taking her up to New York and doing all type of crazy ass shit. Y'all motherfuckers, all y'all could kiss my ass. Everybody got so much fucking shit to say, and then all y'all did all of this shit with plotting and scheming just to keep me fucking stuck, trying to keep me delayed. But then y'all getting outside of the shit and going out in the community spreading, oh, don't fuck with her. She gonna do this, she gonna do that. She a thief and this and that and the third. Look at the motherfucking pot calling the motherfucking kettle black. Y'all bitches done fucking sat there and plotted the scheme to kill me and my mother and my siblings. Like, I asked my mom, was she scared of y'all motherfuckers? She said, no, I know better than that. I ain't scared of none of y'all. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all do. Because if y'all was going to kill me, y'all would have been did that shit. Y'all would have been had y'all fucking pinky in the brain ass hair schemes fucking lined up like a fucking fresh fade. Y'all would have had that shit done. You know what I mean? Y'all some real low lives, yo. On some real shit. Y'all real low for the shit that y'all was doing. Then y'all working with people, exes and shit like that. Then they got the fucking nerve to be sitting there trying to down talk somebody or say this or say that about a motherfucker. Y'all, whoever the hell helped my damn family with y'all lame asses do this lame ass shit to me. All of y'all lames. Y'all always gonna be lames. Y'all gonna be lames in the afterlife. Y'all gonna be lames in the next life. Y'all always are going to be fucking lames. Like, period, point blank. Yeah, I can call me lame if you want to. I love my lame ass. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I love my lame, fucking boring ass. Whatever the hell it is that y'all could say about me. Oh, she's skinny. She's this and she's that, or whatever, whatever. It don't make a person's physical appearance does not make them who they are. It's what's on the inside that count. So, if y'all assholes looking on the outside, oh, I'm not your cup of tea. That's okay. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. You know what I mean? Just like everybody ain't my cup of tea, and I'm okay with that. I'm not about to sit here and cry a river because somebody don't want to be involved with me. You know, I used to feel some type of way because it was like, damn, like, what the hell is wrong with me to where people want to do this and do that to me? But I had to think these is unhealed people that I was dealing with because at the time I was an unhealed individual in my damn self. So what did I do? I got it together, picked myself up by the bootstraps and kept it the fuck moving and just know, like, I'm never going to be that broken person again, because I have been spending so much time putting myself back together with the help of my ancestors in the universe. And that's the greatest gift that I could have been regifted. Like, just to be able to find myself again and be able to be okay with giving myself the attention, all the attention and all the love and all the care and concern that I wanted to give to other people. And I still got it to give. You know what I mean? It's just a point of now knowing I know who's worthy of it and who's not worthy of it. And it's not to say that I'm, with my nose tooted up in the air, because that's far from the freaking truth. Like, anybody that genuinely knows me and knows that I don't have like no ill will or bad intention for nobody. I don't know how I rock. I give a motherfucker the shirt off my back. I help till the fucking cows come home. And that's what the hell was stopping me from being able to get back to this place where I was at, because motherfuckers was used to me giving to the cows come home and giving the shirt off my back, and then in the time when I need a fucking shirt on my back, I'm cold shivering. Oh my god, there's nobody around. Why isn't anybody? Fuck that shit. Whatever it is, I ask now, I ask the universe. I just talk out and I speak it out. And then I put in the work to do what needs to be done in order to obtain the things that I need to obtain. Right now, I'm really comfortable in a spot in my life where I know that I can give myself permission to be patient with myself and to be patient with others, you know what I mean? Because this shit is not an easy task to be sitting here trying to juggle and balance out all of these things, and still be able to have a care for yourself. I used to be like, I can't do it because X, Y, and Z, but I find ways to make it around, the things that I find to be somewhat limited to myself, when it's actually not a limitation. It's just, you know what I mean, an extra hurdle to get over. So I say that to say, you don't judge a book by its cover. And these are things that I'm learning from within myself. You don't cast judgment on folk. You can only go based off of what you've experienced with that person. You know what I mean? And then you have to learn how to dissect and look further into the situation to find out, the needs of another person. And whatever way you can, you give the suggestion and advice, and you keep it the fuck moving, instead of trying to drill and, drilling in somebody's head, or overly give or overly do or whatever. Long as you plant the seed, long as you plant the seed in this planet with good intention, it will grow. It might not grow overnight. It might not grow within a week, a month, or whatever, or even year. It might take years. But, just having that seed planted, when they say knowing is half the battle, knowing is truly half the battle.